Hey guys, welcome to the JW Untold Truth channel. So we already seen in a previous video that I made about Jehovah Witnesses in Australia where they donated $206 million and the WatchTower funneled that money out of Australia all the way to the headquarters in America. We don't know where that money went. We don't know who's holding the money. We don't know how they're using that money. None of us can prove what that money is used for, and no Jehovah Witnesses definitely cannot prove that this money is being used in a proper way, or in a proper manner, because the WatchTower does not give any accountability about this money. It just disappears in the air. So there is no bank statements, there is no logbooks, there is nothing about where this money is going to. But now we have the bank statements for the last 6 years for Jehovah Witnesses in Britain. We've got detailed statements here of how much money they got in the bank, how much money the Britain Jehovah Witnesses have donated every year, and how much money, and this is a funny thing, it says that this money has been donated to a charity, but we all know that this charity is the WatchTower headquarters. This money is funneled out from the country to who knows where. And what is this money used for? As again, we don't know. There's no proof. There's no statements. There is no accountability at all from the WatchTower at all. And I would love to see a Jehovah Witnesses to come forward and said, look, I got the statements here from the headquarters of the WatchTower, and this money that they received from the Australia, from the Britain, is being used every dollar for this thing to help the poor, to help other people in need. There is nothing. There is zero proof. So, but luckily enough, the government gives these statements publicly to anyone for you to see. And you can go and check them out. You just have to Google financial statements of the Jehovah Witnesses in Britain, or financial statements of the Jehovah Witnesses in Australia, and you can find this information. You just have to go through this information by yourself. So if you do need the link how to find this, let me know. Or if you want the bank statements or the financial statements, you can let me know and I can forward this to you as well. And let's not wait any longer. But before I show you this all these figures, I just want to say it's up to you, Jehovah Witnesses, if you want to keep donating money to the headquarters, to the WatchTower. It's up to you. It's your money. You know, if you want to give it away, your hard-working money, to a multi-million-dollar company that we got no freaking idea what they're using the money for, you're welcome to. But for me, I'm gonna show everyone these statements for the public and for some other Jehovah Witnesses to be aware that how much money is going. And again, if the WatchTower was and the headquarters and the leaders, the governing body, were very honest about the money, they will put financial statements of each dollar they receive from each country and what it's used for. But in the last 100 years, they've never have. Only the bank statements and accountability is up to the congregations. Any further than that, there is no accountability. The money just disappears in thin air. But you are welcome to keep donating, Jehovah Witnesses. Let's go through the figures now. So, first year, we got 2017. How much money did the Jehovah Witnesses have in the bank account? $88 million. They started off. Donations. The Jehovah Witnesses in Britain made donations of the amount of $90 million. And according to the financial statements, it was $48 million was donated to a charity. WatchTower headquarters, of course. And what was carried forward and plus adjustments minus and plus $41 million. So in 2018, the bank account of the Jehovah Witnesses went up to $131 million. And donations for 2018 was a staggering amount of $94 million. It went up by $4 million. Wow. And donations as well went up to $75 million to a charity WatchTower. And bank funds carried forward plus minus adjustments was $18 million. Okay, 2019. The financial statements of the WatchTower was $150 million in the bank account. Donations for the 2019 was $129 million. It went up again by $30 million, give and take. And donations to the, let's just say WatchTower, was, let's have a look how much money they took. Oh, what? They took $130 million. They actually took more than what it was donated. So they must have taken money out from the bank account of the Jehovah Witnesses in Britain. And the bank, of course, the bank funds carried forward was minus $1.8 million. So for 2020, in the bank account went down to $147 million, give and take, here and there, a few dollars. And donations for 2020 was $144 million. It went up again, another $15 million. Jeez, it keeps going up and up. And the WatchTower took for themselves $99 million, almost $100 million. And bank funds carried forward plus minus adjustments was $44 million. So the bank account for the Jehovah Witnesses in 2021 is $192 million. Donations for 2021 was $130 million. Okay, it went down this time. And donations to the WatchTower was $61 million. And bank funds carried forward plus minus adjustments was $68 million. Bank accounts for the Jehovah Witnesses in Britain was in 2022 was $261 million. And donations for that year was $88 million. It went down a fair bit. And the WatchTower took $82 million. And bank funds carry forward plus minus adjustments was minus $11 million. This is very interesting. What happened there? What happened in 2022? Why they had a deficit of $11 million? Well, let's have a look at the bank. Let's have a look at the financial statements from the government website, and it gives us a bit of a interesting view here. So the WatchTower has some, according to this, the WatchTower has some creditors that they had to pay. Failing due within 1 year was $2 million, $2.2 million. And also, after 1 year, they also had $5.4 million amounts failing due after more than 1 year. No idea what these creditors are. And also, they had a provisions for liabilities for $3.1 million, almost $3.2 million. So that comes to a total of $11 million. So that's where the $11 million deficit was for this year. And that is all the financial statements that we have for the WatchTower for the Jehovah Witnesses in Britain. So again, let's have a look at the total amounts of donations of $678 million for 6 years, and donations to the WatchTower, $500 million to a WatchTower. This is how much money it costs for this country to have a God called Jehovah. It cost them $678 million just to have a God called Jehovah. And for a company in another country, the headquarters from another country, to take a big chunk out of this $678 million to just have a God called Jehovah. It cost the Jehovah Witnesses in Britain $498 million. Imagine how many people you can feed with this money. Imagine what wonderful things you can do in this world with this much money, instead of just who knows what, because we got no clue what the Watchtower is doing with this money. Printing Watchtowers, well, that's gone. Printing Bible, well, that's gone. Printing what? It's all gone. Making videos, well, hold on, making videos, okay, equipment, maybe, but all labor is free, all equipment is maintained by the brothers too. Everything is free, everything is volunteer work. So what are they doing with this money? You can only speculate, but there is no proof. No one knows, no one has a clue. So the Watchtower to come clean will never come clean, because they have never put any proof of what all this money goes. And let's have a look what other country financial statements we can find, and eventually we're gonna add all this money together and see what will be the staggering amount of money for the global worldwide world, or worldwide brotherhood. I don't know how much money it will come down to, but it'll be billions of dollars, definitely. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and let's have a look what we can find for the next video.